guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a complete look using just this one little kit here from Nudestix. So I got this very recently and I've just been kind of playing around with it and I've absolutely fallen in love with it, so much so that I already ordered some larger sizes. This is basically just little try me sizes. You get 3 of them in here, so you get a highlight, blush, and kind of bronzer, but they're actually 3-in-1 products, so you can use them on your eyes, lips, and cheeks, which is what I did today. So the only additional products that I used were a foundation, and just so we can use it with the makeup stick theme, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation stick. This is one of the only foundation sticks that really works well for my dry skin. So I use this, and then for mascara, I'm using the Nabla Major Pleasure. Other than that, everything else is Nudestix. So why don't we go ahead and jump right in. So first I'm just going to be applying the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and like I said in the intro, this is one of the only foundation sticks that works really well for me, mainly because it doesn't look like a mask on my skin, it doesn't cling to dry patches. A lot of stick foundations have that sort of greasy feel, but they dry down matte, and this one doesn't. It really remains like a satiny skin-like finish, which I absolutely love. It also has amazing coverage, so I really don't need to use a concealer when I use this. It's just one of my favorite foundations, and it's so quick and easy and portable. I just like to apply it with my fingers. I find that my fingers really warm up the product and help it just to sink right into my skin and kind of become one with my skin. So one layer of this and I'm good to go. And by the way, this is the shade Shell Ivory. So next let's go ahead and get into the kit, and I'm just going to quickly show you some swatches of all 3 of these products. So you get 1 matte product and then 2 of them are shimmer. I believe all of these shades are available individually, so if you get the kit and you like them, or you like one but not the others, you could always buy the full size down the road. So first you get a matte shade called Sunkissed. This is like a beautiful like bronzy pink shade. It's really gorgeous. I feel like you could use it for a bronzer if you have like a pink undertone like I do, or you could just use it as a blush. That's basically how I use it, and I think it's just the most gorgeous color. And then you also get this shimmery kind of golden shade, which to me kind of looks like a highlight, but really it looks beautiful on your cheeks or even your lips, which is surprising. I'm going to show you that a little bit later on. Just by itself on the lips, I was not expecting it to look as pretty as it did. And then the last shade is Sweet Peach Peony, and this one is more of like a pinky tone. This one is also like more on the dewy side compared to the Sunkissed shade, so it's a little bit more sheer. I feel like the Sunkissed one has a little bit more color to it. So I'll just go ahead and show you some swatches of all 3 so you can see what I'm talking about. And as you can see, that Sunkissed shade is really pigmented, while the other ones are definitely more sheer, especially when you go to blend them out. So starting out with the Sunkissed shade, I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my eyes. You can either just draw it right on your eyelid, or you can kind of take some on your finger and then dab it on that way. I've used it both ways, and as small as this is, you can actually just draw it right on your eyelid. They also make actual eye pencils that are a lot skinnier, that are much more easy to just draw on your eye. But the full size of this one is going to be more of a big chunky thing, so you're going to probably want to either dip a brush into it and do it that way, or do it with your finger. But with this like little mini size, I was able to just draw it right onto my eye, no problem. And then I went ahead and blended it out. So I tried to concentrate most of the product on my lid, and then I just blended up towards my crease just to kind of make that nice fade so that it faded right into my skin tone, and I didn't have any kind of harsh edges. So I really concentrated on blending and kind of tapping with my fingers all along that top edge while leaving most of the product, you know, on my actual eyelid, and it just created a really nice gradient. So then moving on to the cheeks, I'm going to take the Sunkissed shade again. I'm kind of going for that really monochromatic sort of look, and I'm just going to dot it right kind of in the hollow of my cheek. And I'm doing this because I'm going to use the other pink shade for the apple of my cheek, but I kind of want to use this not to contour exactly, but just to kind of sculpt my cheek a little bit. And what I do is I just put a couple dots on my cheek and then I tap it in with my fingers so that I don't disturb my foundation. It's not something that you're going to want to like wipe or rub too harshly. You just want to kind of pat it, and it's very emollient. It pats right into the skin and blends really easily with the lightest touch. So it's really easy to work with. That's what I love about these Nudestix so much. And you can just go ahead and build up the color to whatever suits you, whatever look you're going for. I did find that I had to add a little bit more just so it would show up on camera, but for everyday use, a couple of dots and I am good to go. Next, I'm going to grab the Sweet Peach Peony shade and just dot this right on the apple of my cheek right here, and then blend that out. And it just adds a tiny little pop of pink to my cheeks and adds a little bit of glow as well, because the other one is more of a matte color. This adds glow without shimmer, so it's not going to accentuate the pores and texture and all that, which is fantastic. I love that about this. And then for highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Hey Honey shade. And what I like to do for highlight, rather than just drawing like a stripe, is put a little bit on my finger and then just tap it right along the cheekbone. And again, this highlight is perfect for those of you who don't like highlight normally, because it's not gonna look glittery, it's not even gonna look shimmery. It just adds a really dewy glow. And it's something that you'll only see when you kind of turn your face and it catches the light a little bit. It's just really subtle and gorgeous and right up my alley. And then last but not least, I'm gonna apply the Sunkissed shade again to my lips. And even though this is a matte formula, it's actually really creamy and feels really nice on the lips. I've had no issues with dryness with these whatsoever. So I love that about it. The matte shade definitely lasts longer than the other two again. So if you're looking for something to last a while, this one is definitely your best bet. But I will quickly show you the other two on my lips, because I was actually surprised, especially by this golden one, how it looked. So here's a look at me applying the Hey Honey shade, and this is just on bare lips. And really, even though it looks like a golden highlighter, it just adds this really beautiful natural sheen, and the formula of this one feels a lot more emollient than the matte one even. So it's just like adding a glowy lip balm. It just kind of wakes up your lips and makes them come alive without adding color. So I just thought it was really, really pretty. It totally surprised me. And then here's a look at the Sweet Peach Peony shade on my lips. This one, again, just by itself, and it just looks really beautiful as well. It's just more of a lighter pinky peach shade. It's a little bit more on the sheer side as well, so you're not gonna get a ton of color out of this one, but it has that really emollient, balmy formula like the Hey Honey one as well. So it's not gonna last a long time, but it's definitely gonna feel really comfortable and moisturizing on your lips. Okay, so here's my finished look with everything, and I feel like that Sunkissed shade is just the most perfect, like, bronzy pink shade. It's actually amazing for fall and this time of year. It just adds that really kind of warm, glowy look to your face. I just love it so, so much. I definitely plan on purchasing the full size of this one, as well as a couple other shades just to try out, because I just feel like this is so super simple and easy to use, especially on like my no makeup days, or, you know, days when I'm not filming and I just want something really quick and easy. Like, I literally did this whole face in less than 5 minutes. It was so fast. So just quickly before we go, I just want to mention longevity. So as I mentioned before, the matte shade is definitely the longest lasting of all of them. I find that I can get several hours just on my lips alone, that the color lasts, as well as on my cheeks. My eyes, I feel like this creases maybe like at the 6-hour mark. It's not like a super, super long lasting eyeshadow per se. So I think I definitely want to try out some of their eyeshadow sticks. I mean, just for something quick and easy, and like if I'm not really going to be out a long time or anything, it's great. But I think as far as eyeshadow goes, if I want something to last longer, I think I would probably pick up one of their eyeshadow sticks, because they're formulated to be used on the eyes exclusively. These two I would not recommend really on the eyes much. These will crease pretty quickly, like I want to say an hour or two, and that's about it. On the cheeks and lips, again too, same thing. These really, I find, don't last super long. So if you're looking for something longer lasting, I highly recommend the matte formula, just because this one will get you through most of the day, I would say, on your eyes and also on cheeks and lips. It's really long lasting as well, and it still feels comfortable, which is awesome. But these are going to be more like your typical like tinted lip balm, where it's more emollient and it just tends to like wear away pretty quickly. So just something to keep in mind. I think definitely as far as repurchases goes, I'm gonna get this one again, and also some of their eyeshadows and lipsticks as well. So anyway, guys, that's it. Just a really quick, simple, and easy look today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below what you think of Nudestix, the look that I created. If you've tried anything from them, I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!